Hey, what's up, besties? It's your girl Michelle, and I'm back with another video. Thank you so much for stopping back by my channel. If this is your very first time, I need you to stop what you're doing, click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss any more of my videos. All right, so today we're going to be talking about sinking funds, and I've had people ask me questions, tons and tons of questions about sinking funds and all of that. So I thought I would go ahead and kind of explain it, especially starting the new year, and you know, the way that I do it and why it's important for me and why I use sinking funds. So this is a part of the kit that I got from Shay's Budget Shop. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. So yeah, so what I have here is a little sticky note, and I figured we would just like work it all out together. I want to set up sinking funds for my car maintenance, birthdays, clothing, vacation and travel, taxes, perhaps, car tags, medical, and Christmas. Now the taxes would more than likely just the taxes is actually going to be for business, so I'm thinking I'll have one separately, a sinking fund for my business, for my Etsy shop and YouTube together, because they kind of flow together the way I got it going. So I'm thinking that that'll be a part of that. So that may not come up on this, but that was one of the ones I wrote down when I was doing this. Okay, so what is a sinking fund? A sinking fund is basically a way for you to save money for a long or extended period of time for something that's going to happen later. So let's say in March, you know that, well, it's January now, so let's be real. Okay, so it's January now, and you know that every August is back to school, so you need to have money saved for that back to school. So for back to school, you know, you spend at least $300 to $400. Let's do it on the back of this. Ooh, this is some good paper. We'll do it on the back here. So you know that every back to school time you spend at least $300 to $400. So we'll just do it at the max. So $400 is what you normally spend for back to school. Just put this there so we know what we're talking about. Okay, so for back to school. So that is in August. So from January to August, there's January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and then I normally don't count August, but you can put one paycheck in there. But that is 7 months. So you have 7 months from January to August to save. And in that 7 months, I get paid twice. So I don't know how many times you get paid, but you would put how many, you know, divided by how many times you get paid. You'll figure that out later. So it's 7 months in there. That means I'm going to have 14 paychecks. Okay. So what I would do now is I would do 400 divided by 7. So every month I need to save $58 in order for me to have that $400 by August. So monthly would be $58. So knowing that I get paid twice, so I can just divide that by 2. So every paycheck I need to be putting, let me write this down. Every paycheck I need to be putting $29. Let's just say $29 towards my sinking fund. So by the time it comes back around to August, the beginning of August, I will have this $400 here for my sinking funds. So I hope that made sense to you guys. Like, that's how you can do it. That's how you set it up, and you just divide it by however many months are in between there or whatever. Now, some things you can't really plan for, like car maintenance, you can't really plan for that. So I just take whatever amount. So I'm going to take $500. I'm going to divide that by 12, and then I divide that again by 2, and that'll tell me how much I have to put in there. So I can go ahead and do that one with you guys. So let's say this is my car maintenance. Okay, and I think I probably spelled that all wrong. Don't judge me. I know what it is. So we do $500. And this is for the whole year. Now, most car things will probably cost more than that, but this is like for any oil changes that I have scheduled, any tires. I know I'll need tires this year, so this will just be kind of a help. Or if my car breaks down, again, my brother is a mechanic, so I do kind of save on some areas of that, but $500 usually gets me in the door and where I feel comfortable with. I do have a newer car, so I'm not too concerned about too many breakdowns. So that's where I'm at with that. All right, so we have $500 and we'll divide that by 12. Okay, so that would be monthly. I would need to put in $42. So then we just divide that by 2. So paycheck, I need to put in $20, well, $21. I need to put in $21 every paycheck in order to reach my $500 for my car maintenance. So that's how the sinking funds works, and you can really just set it up for whatever categories you want. You can have your car tags. If you know every September your car tags are due, and they're usually about $180. So you set aside that money throughout the year so that you're able to just go ahead and have the money there instead of having to scrape it up within your budget. So it's just an extra way of saving that I really enjoy, and I think it works really good. It works really good for me because it came in handy and I saw the fruits of my labor in my sinking funds, and like we had an emergency, the money was there and it was very, very helpful. You can put this money into a cash envelope. You can put the money into an account and save it. There are some places, I believe it's Capital One 360. You can get accounts opened and have as many accounts as your heart's desire, and put the money in there. And I like that, but then I don't. And so I'm just kind of on the fence about that. It's personal preference, nothing to do with the company. So yeah, that's how you do a sinking fund. I hope I explained myself pretty clearly. If you guys have any questions, be sure to ask me, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with my own sinking funds, and I'll put those together. All right, so my sinking funds, we already did my car maintenance, so I'll just take that over there. I don't know why I've never been able to spell maintenance, but anyways, so the car maintenance, we already know we need $21 a paycheck. Okay, and then we have birthdays. Actually, I really don't have to save for birthdays anymore because the big birthdays have already passed. So maybe I'll do $100, probably $150. I'll do 200 actually. Let's do 200. So $200, and there's 2 birthdays, and I want to save all the way up until September. So one is in April, but if I take from that, that's fine. So we're just going to say September. So that's 9 months. So 200 divided by 9. Okay, that's going to be 22. Divide that by 2. And that's going to put me at $11 a paycheck. And this will give me $200 for Austin's birthday, if I do it like that. Okay. And then we have clothing. And this is a good one because I like to be able to afford clothing and stuff like that for me and Austin and the boys and all that. So I do like to put that money aside. And I believe I only did like $300. And I'm going to do that one again for 12 months because this is like throughout the year. So we'll do 300 divided by 12. Hold on, my phone needs to see my face. Divided by 12. That's 25, and then divide that by 2 is $12.50. So I need $12.50 per paycheck. Okay, so that's our clothing. Then the next one we have vacation and travel. This one I don't even I'm not really sure how I want this one to go just yet because I am doing some traveling for quote unquote business, and then I may do some personal traveling in the summer with the boys. So I'm thinking, right now, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna put $500 because I had that for my parents the last time. So we'll just do that one again. So $500, and we'll do that one over 12 months. Because I'm not really sure when it is, but I want to have some sort of money in there, and that'll be fine. And since that's the same as the car maintenance, we already know it's going to be $21 per paycheck. Oh, stop trying to write. Okay. And then, let's see. This car maintenance can include the car tags as well, so I'll just leave that alone. Medical, I don't really think I need anything in a medical sinking fund because I don't foresee any surgeries or anything coming up like that. So I'm not going to put medical this time, but I will put Christmas. And normally I really don't have to worry about this, but I think this year I want to do something different because normally I get a bonus check right before Christmas and I just use that as my Christmas money and I don't even worry about it. But just to be on the safe side, I want to start putting... Do I want to do that? I think that might be just a little bit overboard. I think this is going to be overkill for doing a Christmas sinking fund when I know that that's the bulk of the money that I'm using. So I'm going to X that out. I've changed my mind just that quick. I changed my mind on what I wanted to do. So these are the sinking funds we have right now. We have car maintenance, birthdays, clothing, vacation. So let's see where we're at. Right before we were at $80 putting it into our sinking funds. So 21 plus 11 plus 1250 plus 21 puts us at $65.50 for our sinking funds. That puts the car maintenance, birthdays, clothing, and vacation. And we were previously putting $80 towards that. So we can cut this we can make this $13 and make it $66. I would bump that up to $70 and figure out. So from now on, I'm going to put $70. Okay, put $70. I was looking up to see if everything was in frame. We're going to put $70 in sinking funds. And I think this will work, and we can, you know, come back and readjust it if needs to. But I think these are the areas that really, really worked and I saw the most benefit from. And I think this will be, yeah, I think this will work. So we got car maintenance, birthdays, clothing, and vacation. All right, so that is how you do your sinking funds. It's how you figure it out. So what I would do now, because I wrote it on this piece of paper just to make sure, I would just transfer those over here, but I don't want to bore you guys with writing that again. So next time you see it, they'll be in here, and I'll start putting, since I already took the $80 out of my account, I'll go ahead and add that in there, and then going forward, I would only have $70 every time. So that might decrease the amount of cash I have to get out of the bank, but I'll keep an eye on that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video about sinking funds. I hope I explained them to the best of my ability. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me down below in the comment section, or you can hit me up in my DMs on Instagram, and I will catch you in my next one. Mwah! KK, bye!